replay. Welcome to my replay crew. And for those who will be joining us live, what's up? Magical Butterfly Spirit here with your upcoming Pick a Pile reading. As I wait for everybody to get in the room, I'm just going to go ahead and get my tarot table ready to go. I hope everybody is having a good day and have a relaxing, stress-free week leading up into Friday. And if this is your payday, I hope your payday gets blessed 5 times fold. All right. As I'm clearing the area, I'm also checking my tablet so I can log in to see what's going on with everything. Read any comments that you guys might have, etc. and so forth. Doing all things, all the YouTubey things. There we go. All right. Now I can read your comments and see who's coming into the channel. Welcome everyone, Magical Butterfly Spirit here. Like I said at the beginning, today we're going to be doing, do you survive Mercury Retrograde? Or lessons you learn from Mercury Retrograde, to be exact. I don't know about y'all, but this one, boy, this one right here put me into a headlock, it seemed. And didn't want to say anything until after Mercury Retrograde was done, because I didn't want to test Lord Mercury any more than need to. So I'm using a cinnamon broom, and then I will be lighting a cinnamon stick. Yes, is to help manifest money, stability, and to grow my YouTube channel. More views, more subscribers, and hopefully eventually revenue, because YouTube decided that I was repurposing content, and they were like, we need you to try again in November to reapply for the monetization thingamajiggy. I'm like, all right, YouTube, not like I have a choice. All right, let's go ahead and get started. But first, we're going to get some piles for you. See which guardian is watching over you. I also in this deck have more goddess cards from the Goddess Among Us. So it's a mix of Goddess Among Us, Angel Among Us, and African Goddess Oracle cards in this deck. You can see the difference by the back of the cards. So let's see what we got for y'all. Actually, I do want me to use this one. Pile number 1. Pile number 2. Is there a pile 3? There's a pile 3. It feels more like a collective energy, pile 3. So there's a pile number 1, there's a pile number 2, and then they're also letting me know to tell you guys to also don't miss pile number 3 for a collective message. All right, so pile number 1, we have Mama Dujomo, Shine. This is giving me a lot of earth energy, stability energy. I just heard frankincense, if that means anything to anybody. I'm hearing Christmas as well. This code is reminding me of the Devil card, tarot card. And I'm hearing oopsie. So that's pile number 1. Pile number 2, Goddess Kuan Yin. Your heart desire is what I just heard. Your heart desire. Maybe if you did a manifestation spell, or you're wishing very hard on somebody to come into your life. I'm seeing on my wall, I'm seeing the love heart I have on my poster. It's a heart and it says love on top of it, and my eyes being drawn to it very, very hard. So pile 2 could be a love reading. There's a lot of pink in this picture as well. The card says compassion. You might be in the health field, the medical field, the social worker field. And this says divine mercy, but I'm seeing divine money. That's how I'm reading that. So that's the energy for pile 2. And then for pile 3, I have Oshan, Fearless Love. This is the community. I'm sorry, I'm shaking the table. This is the community reading. In this energy, they're telling me peacock, as in let your light shine, but not quite. Not quite. That's an interesting energy. Or maybe you were subduing your light, or someone was subduing your light, suppressing your light, and you shining. But it's the leaves, the peacock and the sunflowers. It's like you can hardly see either or the way it blends in, but they both are items that stand out on their own. Sunflowers typically stand out among flowers, and peacock's feathers stand out among other bird feathers. So that's the energy I'm getting for pile number 3, the collective reading. We're going to start with pile number 1, Mama Djamo. And they want me to read. What do you guys want me to read? Because it's not from the African book. Okay. Page 4, number 4. This is what happens when you do a guided message versus like a set. When you're a psychic tarot reader or a psychic reader, and you let spirit guide you, the universe guide you through a reading, versus now we do this, now we do that. In a regular tarot reading where it's more structure. Well, I shouldn't say regular, but you know. All right, pause. Take a moment to assess what is really going on at this time. You are holding on to control and not allowing many wonderful blessings to come into your life. Grant yourself an opportunity to get into the sunshine. You deserve to receive this new prospect. And they want me to jump to the second to last sentence, which is find something else to do and wait until there is a better flow to finish the task at hand. So that's your guiding message coming through. And remember, this is about the lessons from Mercury Retrograde. Maybe you were sidelined during Mercury Retrograde where things you were trying to get done just could not get done no matter how hard you tried. And this is letting you know that was intentional because they wanted you to slow down. The crane bag. There, I think you can see that. Receptivity. Allow yourself to receive. Allow yourself to give. Air. I was gonna say you could be an air sign, but no, this feels more like if this was a tarot card, it would be the sword, as in mental clarity. I am getting strong water signs from this picture though, like Pisces. That's for Aquarius, even though Aquarius is not a water sign. A lot of people think it is because of the symbol. I just heard Aquarius, Pisces. I'm picking up Gemini energy as well. You do not have to be that sign. That's the energies I'm picking up for you. Pile number 1. Lessons you gifts you receive from Mercury retrograde. You received something. Like you were being guided to be patient, and if you were, you're going to be receiving a gift. See how this bird is bringing the little package? It's not a huge gift. It does feel monetary in sorts. And just kind of hiccup a little bit. Confirmation. Then there's number 3 here, the number 5 here, number 5 again here. There's a change. It has to do with something changing, like a before and after. This is how you were before Mercury retrograde. This is how you are after. There was like a light switch that happened during this time period, and for you, Pal 1, Mercury retrograde was pretty good for you. Pretty good. There was something involved with money. I just heard housing as well. I'm seeing children. I don't know why. This is looking like children that she's holding. I don't know what she's holding, but it looks like she's holding, to me, it looks like she's holding something very dear, like a child or a creature that she's been nurturing. You've been nurturing something, and the Mercury retrograde has put it into effect. That is your energy. Hold on. Something else. I'm going to get a new set of cards. Nope, not this. Yeah, okay. Something's coming through. I'm not sure what it is. Pile 1. I keep hearing the word patient. Wait, patient, time, hangman. But if hangman not in the traditional sense. It's weird. It's so weird. This is a new energy for me. Can't identify it. Speaking of new, this is a new set of tarot deck. It's anime. Oh, it's from Genshin Impact. If anybody's into that game, that RPG game. All right. Strength card. Acorns. What? It's a lot of something happening. Acorns is like planting seeds and something growing. Yeah. Like you plant an acorn and then you get a pine cone. Well, you don't plant an acorn. Squirrels. Anyway, I'm getting off. I'm getting off topic. Um, Queen of Cups. Are they the Queen of Cups? No. A Queen of Cups coming. Yeah. Yeah. Strength in love and stability is guiding you into a new emotional space. I just heard emotional damage, like you're cleaning emotional damage or you clean up emotional damage. You got the debris out your house, so to speak. They're showing me a bulldozer cleaning out a house. This is, oh, wait. I did a 7-day ahead pick a pal reading about 2 weeks ago that I watched this weekend. And one of those readings I was saying, um, you need to clean out your house or clean up your house to bring in blessings in. This might be like the after effect of that. And your house does not have to be your house. It could be um, family or friends or maybe a new job, but you clean up something. You clean up an energy, vampire, person, place, or thing that was sucking you dry, and it led you into this. You're not the Queen of Cups. It's more like the Queen of Cups is protecting you and guiding you to calmer waters. Pile 1. Not quite sure what's going on here. Oh, looks very much like this, right? It's a, some people call it a voodoo doll. Some kind of curse. Got the eye here, thinking evil eye. Some kind of curse you were put under. How one? It had you wrapped up. Like they wanted to cut off your head. Whatever it is that you held dear to your heart, they wanted to cut that out of your life. And it did. It got cut out, and but it's like you're a survivor. Strength card. You survived it. You didn't just survived it. You came out from the other side better than ever, like a whole new package. We have the same doll, but it's smaller now. We have the coffin, but it's bigger now. It's like you took yeah, there's you took whatever they sent you, you repackage it, and you turn it into something more. So they sent you this curse, but it got repurposed into I'm seeing a new home because I have a home right here. New powers because I'm seeing this wish broom. Tattered clothes, so maybe your finances got improved through Mercury retrograde. People, okay, Mercury retrograde sucks. Let's be real, but also it's for a reason. Like it's a there's a way, the communication and everything that gets um analyzed and gone to asunder and all that stuff is to help clear pathways into a new situation. Like if you were in a relationship with somebody and during Mercury retrograde, you probably said a lot of things you wouldn't normally say, but it needed to be said. It needed to be cleared out. Mercury retrograde for you guys was like a tipping point. Things got cleared out for you. Very interesting, pal one. All right, I'm gonna move on to your story dice. Give me a moment to clear this up because if I don't put things back right away, the tarot cards has a way of doing whatever they want and going wherever they want. Hello, E2. Thank you for joining. All right, so story guys, story guys. What was story guys? Story guys. What was? Oh, they want me to get some charms first. They're telling me to dig deep. Something about you guys digging deeper. Um, they want you to study something. Like look into. It could be a study by book, study by video. Like it could be a YouTube video, but a spiritual topic that you've been interested in. They want you to study it more. There's a lot of lessons you can learn from it. Someone might be going to Orlando or Disney World, California, Disneyland, Tokyo, Disney, Tokyo Disney. Is that what it is? Or Tokyo Disneyland? All right. Before the story dice covered it, we had the unicorn, the starburst. Something is bursting. Oh, they don't want me to show this, but that's the Disney key. Something about Disney for you guys. Travel, family travel, because we have a camera here, like taking pictures like a tourist. This is River's song. So the character name is River's song, so I'm thinking like down by the river, down by the bayou. I'm hearing the song Treme from the HBO show. They don't. This is cheap, but they don't want me to put it on the on here. You've been wearing a mask to cover up a lot of pain and suffering that you've been going through on your own. You've been carrying a lot of weight, um, physically and metaphorically. You've been carrying a lot of weight on your shoulders. You've been doing a lot of work um, because of this attack that you've gone through. It's definitely a spiritual attack that happened to you, Pal One. I'm sorry to hear that. But the good news out of that is it brought you to another level, or is bringing you to another level. This guy looks like he's cooking up something new. And I just heard cooking up sauce. And I say that like I say sauce. It's a slang word meaning like who you are, like your sauce, your DNA. Something happened during Mercury retrograde that a lot of it is not going to be revealed yet, but I don't know. It's like they want you to get a personal reading, by the way. This is reminding me of a crystal ball for some reason. So get a personal reading. It went back to the smiley face. I thought maybe it'll give me something else. Wear crystals. They're telling me to tell you to wear crystals. There's a puzzle. Okay, so they're like, we're only giving you so much information, magical butterfly spirit, for a reason. This is reminding me of the Salvation Army shield. So maybe you volunteer, donated, or should donate. Remember, we're talking about cleaning out energy, so they might be saying donate some of your old things. We have, I was going to say, they don't want me to say that. Why don't you want me to say that? A companion, like there's a companion on the way. There's a companion on the way. Going back to the Queen of Cups card that I saw. Not necessarily romance, but there's a companion on the way. Somebody younger than you. Could be a new child, but it does not have to be. Um, it's not someone unexpected. They just told me something that you've been planning, like maybe meeting somebody online or an old friend coming to stay, but somebody younger than you, maybe sister or younger brother coming from college, is coming. And that person is very rare. And so they want you to treat them as such. They don't want you to push that person away. That person might be in trouble and you might be inclined to tell yourself, I can't handle more. But this person is rare. And just because you're hearing this to me say that doesn't mean that you go out and help everybody. They want me to tell you, but just have a discernment because there's somebody that's going to need your help that is younger than you. Don't push them away so quickly because they're a unicorn. And starfish, star power, star luck, lucky, Jupiter luck, Sagittarius. A lot of Sagittarius luck energy is protecting you. Pal number one. All right. Thank you so much, Pal one. Now moving on to Pal two. Pal two, let me go ahead and get your tarot cards ready to go. Pal one was interesting because it was like the information was coming in slow, almost like they didn't want me to tell you guys too much about what's going on. All right, pal number two, Goddess Kuan Yin. Hey, Popcorn. I'm sorry, Punam. Hi, Punam. How you doing? Thank you guys for joining. Pile number 2, Goddess Kuan Yin. These cards are very interpretive. There's no numbers on it, even though this is a based on a tarot deck, like pentacles, cups, swords, whatever the other one is, I can't think of right now. But the way they are made is up for interpretation, which is why I really like them, because they're great for intuitive reading. So I'm looking at this, and this looks to me like the moon, but it doesn't have any like numbers or in words on it to tell me that it's the moon. So that means I could use it how I deem. This is giving me divine feminine energy and dark feminine energy combined. Goddess. Who is the witch from King Arthur? His sister, Morgan the Fae, I think. Celtic magic. Pal 2. You have fairies, trolls protecting you, fairies granting you wish and keeping you on your toes and keeping those who cause you problems on your toes. They're saying to tell you the reason why you can't keep your house clean is because they have a habit of keeping it dirty. Just to F with you. Like if you're like, I just cleaned this area. Now look at it. That's dumb. Because they think it's funny. There's someone who's very interested in you in the bedroom and they're hiding. They're hiding themselves. They're keeping themselves quiet. Huge no contact energy. But this person like adores you, worship you, wants to talk to you about something. You said something to them that triggered them, but it wasn't a lie what you said, and they know it. They're just not ready to admit it yet. So this is giving the world, the tarot card, the world. This is giving that energy to me. I'm not sure if that's what it is, but that's the energy it's giving. Like a cycle completing. This Mercury retrograde, I think you said something that you had to get off your chest. This person received it, and you're in no contact with them now, and you think it's because they're mad at you. They're a little mad at you because what's that? Don't blame the messenger type of energy. Like you were the messenger. You gave them information that they did not want to hear, but needed to hear. So it's taking a while for them to process it. And it's going to take a while. But Mercury retrograde kind of spurred this message for you to give them. And now that it's out, this is given the devil card. Now that it's out, they're hiding from you and they're trying to prove you wrong by doubling down on the very thing you told them you talked to them about. For example, if maybe you told them that you think they drink too much and that you're concerned, guess what they're doing right now to prove to you that they don't drink too much. And they're drinking even more. They're going through it. They're gonna hit rock bottom. How to? Your person is gonna hit rock bottom, but they need to get to the other side of this. It's gonna be a long journey for them. I was just asking myself, why is I'm talking about this person so much? It's a twin flame energy. Pal 2, you might have a twin flame. Is it just a twin flame energy? No. This could be a close relative, a close friend, a partner. I just heard partner in crime, like someone you're bonding to your Clyde, a roommate as well. But this person is wrapped up in your energy field to the point where I can't untangle you from them, which is why their energy is coming through stronger than yours actually in this reading. They have things they want to say to you too. Let me go ahead and get my Hermit Tarot cards. Let's see what they got to say. Pal 2. Ooh, I feel like somebody writing a speech. Like they got words. They got things they have to get off their chest. Ooh, okay. Let's start here. You are wrong. Ooh, they are mad. They are big mad. You are wrong. It doesn't feel like you're wrong, Pal 2. Maybe the message wasn't the exact message you should have gave. Could have been a little more subtle. You gave it like you were an Aries or a Sagittarius. Very blunt. Or a Capricorn. It was blunt, the message. And you're trying to soften it, but also it's not a message that you could give easy either. It's not like you're saying your zipper's untied. Like this is like they're really into something that they don't need to be in, and you let them know. Huh? They said no. They're like, no, you're wrong. They adamantly believe you're wrong. But they also want to get you drunk. I told you, they're very attracted to you. This could be someone who is into alcohol more than they should as well as the fact that they want to get you drunk. Seek professional advice. I'm telling you, they are into something that is causing them turmoil in their life. And you were friend enough to tell them the truth. Ooh, what was that? I am coming trust, and I just dream and wish for everything. They're so contrary. You might pick up this duality energy from them. I just heard Gemini, not necessarily Gemini, but I just heard Gemini. But again, twin flames, strong twin flame energy. Ugh, didn't mean it like that. I'm sorry. But it's so frustrating to do twin flame readings because it's like you could feel as a reader, you could feel the pull and pluck. They just told me to bring these out. You could feel the push and pull from the chaser and runner energy that comes through. I'm ready. No, you're not. I still don't have all the answers. This person might think if they get you guys, if you guys have like a party or get drunk or go out and you forget, I'm too afraid to talk, and you guys like forget everything that was said, then you leave them alone about whatever it is that you brought up and get back to normal. But there is no getting back to normal because this person is not dealing with what's holding them down. It's dragging them. It is dragging them to hell, their own personal hell. Like it's really. Mm. I am absolutely in love with you. Wow. It feels like you were the only one who could give them this message, you know. Like the burden was heavy for you, but you were also guided to do it. Don't feel, I mean, honestly, I don't know if this person is ever going to talk to you again, to be honest, but don't feel like you shouldn't have said what you said. You were supposed to say what you said. And unfortunately, they're not dealing with it very well. Couple more messages. This is the hidden oracle. The timing just wasn't right for us. This could be a FWB, friends with benefits, or entanglement. Someone married? Well, kind of. Maybe they're not married, but they might as well be married. It was my fault, but I blame you. Yeah, they know it. Like deep down inside, they know that they're wrong. They're saying you are wrong, but they know they're the ones that's wrong. And it's easier to blame you than to admit how far gone they've gone in their path, away from their true self. This is what Mercury Retrograde has revealed for you. How to. All right, go ahead and move on to your story dice. Whew. Twin flame energy. It's amazing. It's divine. It's extremely powerful. And also very frustrating at the same time. All right, so story dice. They want, yes. Oh, wishes rooms. I'll give you guys some wishes rooms. The ones that flip down are face down, I do not read. The ones that face up, I do. You guys got a lot. And also story dice. Story dice. Story dice. Story dice. Okay. And one charmy, they said. Just one. All right. Let's see what we have here first. Pile number 2. Crossroads, crossroads. Very interesting. Pile 2, you're going on a trip too. Yours is further than Pile 1. Pile 1 felt more local, like they're just taking in more like a staycation. Yours is further away. Be careful with your belongings on this trip. There's a lot of con artists where you're heading, so just be mindful of that. If you ever took a cruise and you get off a port, and they always warn you to be careful if you walk outside the tourist area, because that tends to be where the tourist traps are, that kind of thing. So be mindful of your surroundings. I have this person looking around. Be mindful of your surroundings, even if it's not a trip. Something about be mindful of your surroundings. Don't think you're safe because you're in your neighborhood. Keep, do normal safety things. Like don't freak out. Like lock your doors. Don't leave your doors open. Don't leave your belongings out in the open. Like normal safety issues. Don't go crazy with it, pal. Too. I feel like you're the type of person who will go overboard and build a panic room. um, a new story is being written about the relationship I just talked about. New story is being written. That person is in their own chapter in the book. They just told me like a fantasy novel where chapter 1 it might be your point of view, chapter 2 might be your point of view, chapter 3 might be your point of view, and then all of a sudden down like chapter 7 or so, the reader hears from the other person's point of view. This is where we are in this story. They're going through their stuff right now. you're in a more stable or more relaxed energy. You're not going through things in the same way that they are. You've been through it already. You already had several books in the chapter written just on you, and now it's their turn. The difference is that they need to go through this on their own unless they reach out to you. You can only do so much. Pal too. I'm sorry. I know I feel like you want to reach out and like hug them and cuddle them and tell them everything's gonna be all right and walk them through every step. They need to hit this rock bottom, whatever this rock bottom might be for them. Does not have to be drugs or alcohol. Maybe they're a workaholic and they pass out at work. Knock on wood, that doesn't happen, but you know, a scenario like that, like whatever it is that they're addicted to or they won't let go. Maybe it's a karmic that they won't let go. So until that karmic does them wrong, like steal from them, they have to go through this lesson. This is looking like a food with a hoodie. What is this? Can y'all tell what this is? It really looks like a dumpling with a headscarf on to me. I don't know. Korean barbecue. I just heard the words Korean barbecue. You might like Korean barbecue. You should go to a Korean barbecue place or Korea. We're talking about traveling. Korea might be significant to you. The Asian culture might be significant to you. Cold weather as well. I'm seeing Canada. So we have Asia and Canada. The forest, rainforest. All right, rainforest. Cuba. And I just heard Cuba, Latin America, South America, Egypt. Where are you guys going, pal, to? Or where are you from? There's a lot of international energy coming through right now. All right, which is runes? We have the eye, all seeing eye, crosswords, star, divine masculine. Either you're a divine masculine or you're being washed over heavily by a divine masculine god energy. Thought, THOTH. I don't know how to spell it. But that god is watching over you. Egyptian energy. Again, we're going back to Egyptian ancestry, as well as Egyptian goddess, family tree. I just heard someone watching is highly protected by their ancestors. They told me as well. I just heard I'm being highly protected by my ancestors. This thing is like I can't say it out, like say it correctly. SCYTHE skit. You know that hook that people use to like cut blades of grass, and it's like this. Also, the devil walks around with it. I mean, not the devil, that walks around with it. There's a change coming, a harvest coming through. Somebody is constantly trying to take you down, your finances down, and your growth down. So you start to see a change, and then you get a setback. But after every setback, you come through stronger because that's the karma for them. Like they're trying to get you. It's a spiritual warfare going on right now for you. Who's doing this to them? Who's doing this to you, pal? Too? No, really. Someone is trying to spiritually attack you. Like trying. Like they're not succeeding. Um, Queen of Wands. I reverse Queen of Wands. Could be a mother figure. Queen of Cups too. Oof. Um, hmm. It's two different women, not connected. Who you pissed off? Pal two. I don't know if you're a Sagittarius, but you have Sagittarius energy and Aries energy and Leo energy. Like you're in Virgo as well. Virgo, Leo, Sagittarius, Libra, Gemini, Cancer, Taurus. You have the ability to say what's on your mind. Some say it better than others. Like if you're a Libra, you might say it in a way that's nicer, but at the same time, you're saying it. You said what you said. You meant what you meant. You got into a verbal altercation with somebody. The Queen of Cup, no, the Queen of Wands, and that Queen of Wands is not happy because you show people who they are. They're a shift changer, and they don't like the fact that people can see them now for who they are because of you. They like people to think that they're sweet, innocent, loving, caring, helpful. Well, yeah, 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 and they are the opposite. They're I was gonna say worse than the devil. Yeah. Queen of Cups is someone that you admired, that you respected, but they saw you as a threat. You didn't get into an altercation with the Queen of Cups. You were open with them and honest with them and share your thoughts and views. Queen of Cups is trying to take your money. Queen of Wands is trying to take away your people or your reputation, especially work related. Queen of Cups is trying to take your money, your power, your just her views. Like if you're a YouTuber, your views, your social status. And why? Because you're doing better than them, or they think you're doing better than them. So they're trying to slow down what's coming towards you because it intimidates them. Both cases are trying to slow down what's meant for you for different reasons. Both reasons is because you intimidate them, but you intimidate them for different reasons. One of them actually is doing spell work. Okay, not for everybody, you know. One of them is doing spell work. Another one is just really good at spewing hate, and that hate, I don't want to say manifest, more like fester. They're not a manifester. They're not the Queen of Wands. She's not a manifester, but she does like pray really hard or something, and it creates this negative energy around her, like a force field or a black hole. A black hole would be a better way to describe it. Like her words, all her negative words and thoughts creates a black hole around her that people get sucked into. They might not be a gossiper, but they start being a gossiper because they hang out with this Queen of Wands. That type of stuff, where they get caught up in her negative energy and her negative attitudes. But because you brought her to light, people are pulling themselves away from her. And the more they do that, the less power she has. And she's threatened by that because she wants power so much. She wants people to really think that she knows what she's doing, that she's strong, powerful female who could do it all, knows it all, that you could depend on her. It's total ego driven, and for she has a huge inferiority complex. This Queen of Wands. Narcissistic like. I'm not a therapist, but picking up some narcissistic traits, picking up me. Like everything they do, even when they're helping other people, it's really to help themselves. Light a candle, power two. Doesn't matter the color. Keep a candle lit to help protect you from this person. Keep a candle lit for 2 hours a day. for the next next 2 days. 2 hours a day for the next 2 days should do it. All right. Not necessarily a return to sender, just more like, I don't know, like they want you to do it. They won't tell me the reason why, but they're saying do that. All right, now we're going to do the cumulative reading. Did I go backwards? I didn't. Took the wrong one off. There we go. Well, Sean, fearless love. Oh, thank you for subscribing, the Spark. I'm not sure if I can answer that question. The Spark. I'll try. I'll try, but I'm not sure if I should be honest with you. Something about that question. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I'm supposed to answer that question. There's some questions tarot readers aren't supposed to answer, or a different tarot reader would be the better person to answer that one. But I'm feeling like I should not answer that question. I'm sorry. Recovery, collective energy, recovery. There's something better. Self-forgiveness. Get more information. This is an interesting community energy. I'm not going to pull it out, but I'm looking downward at my card decks, and I'm looking at the word that says self-love. Oh, I'm getting it now. Okay, so for the community, this Mercury retrograde help you heal something that's been holding you back mentally and financially, and now you're stepping into a new era. I just heard Tyler Swift new era tour or era concert, like that kind of energy where you have different albums depicting a new version of yourself. Like you just close another chapter and you're starting a new one. And your past ones were rough. Your past chapters were rough. Similar to Pal 2 energy when I was talking about that book and during the story that is part of the reading if you want to go back to that. But it's like you're still in the recovery phase. You're not completely out of it. But as you continue to self-forgive yourself and to understand that you're not, they're telling me to tell you that there's a lot of things that has gone wrong in your life, and it's not 100% because you did everything wrong. There's some things that had to happen to get you to a better point in life. And as you're coming out of that past era and moving into your new era, they just showed me Beyonce. Like Beyonce when she was in Destiny's Child. They're like really showing me Beyonce videography, like Destiny's Child, Beyonce first album, and like moving upward, like where she is now. Like you're the stages of that. The Beyonce now is not the same Beyonce when she was 16 when she came out, but her essence is still there. No one can say that they can't look back and say, yeah, we don't see it. Like it's clear when you look back her where her sauce was, and she amplified that 100 times fold to get her to this star power. And so it's like you keep reemerging and you keep changing, but you're not changing. It's just like a new version of yourself every single time, every chapter you've gone through that hurt you, um, cut people out of your life, the financial struggles, the mental struggles, all those different stages that you suffered through is getting you to this place of this pinnacle. They just told me the star power pinnacle where you emerged as the star in your circle. It's going to be different for everybody. For example, I always use YouTubers as example because I'm a YouTuber. But if you're a YouTuber and maybe whatever goals you set for yourself, like I don't know, 100,000 subscribers, you hit that suddenly. Like you go from 0 subscribers and 0 views to 100,000 subscribers and 10,000 views a video, a monthly views a video, you know, for example. Or maybe you wrote a book and you keep writing books and stories and nobody reads it, and then suddenly some random person buys your book. That person happens to be a agent for a very popular New York publishing company, and you're suddenly a New York Times bestseller because they read the book, loved the book, brought you on to the publishing agency, and now that's where you are. It's like you're going from 0 to 100, no in between. So everything that you're struggling with now and you're not seeing a lot of progress, like little dips, but nothing like major. And but it's like if you look over a course, a timeline, those little dips are slowly getting you inch by inch by inch by inch closer to where you need to go. And then suddenly it's going to be a huge spike that's going to catapult you to here because they need you to. I said this in one of my Patreon reading. I was like little famous, like it was. I was talking about. Oh my gosh. In that reading, I was talking about how somebody who's gonna be famous, but is not. But Spirit is taking their time. I use these cards, so I'm wondering if I can find the card. Spirit is taking the time to get you there. So they're going to introduce you to little things that's going to help you get to where you need to go, but it's going to take time to get you there. And it's going to acclimate you so you know, like, what it takes to, again, I'm going back to YouTube because that's my go-to, because that's what I do. How to edit a video, or how to, what does a video that does well look like versus a video that's not going to be doing well. Like you're seeing those little things in progress to get you to where you need to be. And as that happens, you're going to be able to embrace the sudden stardom. It's not going to be sudden stardom, but it's going to seem like it's sudden stardom because it's going to come out of the blue. But you've been doing it for so long that it's going to be like, oh my god. Like it's going to be that overnight celebrity thing, but if people really look at it, those overnight celebrities been in the game for a long time. You do not have to be in the public eye for this. This could be a job, or it could be the book I was telling you about. You could be an artist of some kind, uh, um, a, a painter, or maybe you're a fashion designer. Um, it feels creative. A lot of this feels creative, but not necessarily. But it's again, it's going. I just heard accountant too. It's going from 0 to 100. Like people look at you and think that you're not doing well in your life, but you really, it's because you're getting to this point. Like they really look at you and think you're a sucker. Like poor Mateo. Poor Mateo doesn't get things done. Poor Mateo is still at the same dead end job. Poor Mateo still thinks he's gonna be an artist. And then Mateo gets that call, and his all of a sudden his clothes are being sold worldwide on his website. Like he had this website for a year, doesn't get one sale, and then all of a sudden he gets all the sales. Like, or artwork goes into a gallery. I'm telling you, it's so creative. This energy, this is creative energy for the most part. And I'm hearing mathematical as well. I'm hearing two different pathways. Mathematical, like accounting, like I mentioned before, or science, that area, and creative. Like two polar opposite. But I just heard philosophy too. Your body is going to be changing as well. Like your version of you, your best body. Your version is not going to look like everybody else. Collective. Your version is going to be your best version of you. And the moment you realize your body does not need to look like everybody else, your body is going to be, it's going to like, I don't know, the cells are going to go, and they're going to start forming into your best version of you. And there's going to be love bursting through as well. And new energy, like, I don't know, like a dog or a new child. But it's like a young energy. Maybe like you're gonna mentor somebody, or you will have a child, or adopt adopt a dog, adopt. It's giving animal, a lot of animal energy, to be honest. But it's just like this young, energetic, new blood vibe. Be careful though of the haters, because that sudden fame is gonna bring a lot of haters. A lot of haters. Um, I have time for one reading. Let me see. Latoya, because your question kind of aligns with what we were talking about earlier, I'm going to do your reading. You want to know, Latoya, may I ask if somebody try doing candle work on me? Let's find out. Did somebody try to do candle work on Latoya? Off top, yeah, but it's not, I don't, yeah, they did. Yeah, I'm picking up, hell yeah, they did. Damn. And it worked. Latoya, whoever this person is really good. Dang, it worked. Ooh, Lord, Latoya. Oh boy, they did some damage. Sorry to shake the table. My tripod is also on the same table where my tarot cards are. In hindsight, that's not a good idea. Because every time I go for a new deck, I check the table. So I'll move it. I'll move either the cards or the tripod at some point. Somebody, they got somebody. It's because of somebody. This candle work. They wanted somebody out of you, out of their life, or them out of your life. Third party energy. I'm seeing this little kid right here. I don't know if that means anything to you, but third party energy. Somebody was like, "We need to get this girl out," and they did a good job. Whew. They did a good job. Like, I feel like, no offense to you, Latoya, but I'm impressed with whoever this person is. Page of coins. They got your money, and they got your reputation. Oof. Oh boy. Page of staff. Latoya, what? It's none of my business, and you don't have time to type this in the chat, but it's giving karma. Latoya, were you with somebody you weren't supposed to be with? I'm not judging you. I'm not judging you. Don't think I am. But this feels more like I'm reading your karma more so than I am reading like this was a return to sender. They did a return to sender to you. Oof. You were giving off some bad juju, Latoya. Whether you realize it or not, because you could be in that energy and not even realize it. And they returned it back to you 10, 20 folds. Your money, your reputation. I just heard job as well. And people leaving out of your life. Ooh. You want to know if it's male or female? Let's find out. Let's find out. And then after I answer that question, I'm going to go. You're being guided, Latoya, to get a personal reading. I'm not saying that so like you could book with me. I just mean in general. It does not have to be me. It could be anybody. Who would I recommend if it wasn't me? Oracle of Lilith. Oracle of Lilith. Practical Notion Tarot is another one. Avi, the medium. I think I'm saying her name right. They're all YouTubers, tarot readers. So you could just do a name search. Okay, the reason why you don't know it, do they know each other? I have a male and a female. Is this like a friends group or something? Because I got two people here. And I mentioned before a third party. So you want to know if it's a male or female. And then now I got two female cards. So, and a guy card. They don't want me to tell you who. They want me to tell you why. This is like a friends group or a entanglement or something that you were involved with. And somebody in this group, 1, 2, 3 females, 2 men, is very powerful. Do not mess with voodoo goddess in disguise. And all they did was return sender. It's not so much that they meant you ill will. They were just tired of the energy that was being directed towards them. They meant you a little bit of ill will. they did. They meant a little bit. But it was more for their protection. This person is strong. That is her shaman as well. I think I just said she, so I think I just gave it away. Okay, so I did that by accident, but hey. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching. I gotta go. I'll try my very best to get back here tomorrow, and until next time, bye bye.